Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me tonight on another edition of Monday Night Slot Car Live, where I go live with the community. Tonight I got a very special show. I have some extremely rare Auto World 4-gear dragsters that I will be putting up for sale tonight. Anybody who's interested, please let me know. Anybody, if they don't go, that's fine too. They're going to eBay. I thought I would just let all my subscribers have a look at them first and have first go at them. So nobody's obligated to do anything except sit back and look at some pretty cool cars. So let's just take a moment before we get going and see who's in the house. As usual, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much, guys. I absolutely appreciate your support immensely. So let's see who's here. All right, let's go back. We got to go back. So it seems Matt's here. Matt, thank you very much, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. I appreciate you being my moderator and a member. Thank you, my friend. Oh, looks like Chris is here. He's trying to bounce back and forth. Thank you, my friend. I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. Robert Fish, thank you, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. Donald Masson, thank you. Thank you, brother. You've been with me since the very beginning, and I want to thank you for that. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, that is fantastic. Donald, thank you, brother. Absolutely appreciated. Tom, thank you for joining us tonight, brother. Absolutely fantastic. DT and I, Mainline, thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. Southern Slot Racing, Chris, thank you very much. Another member of mine, thank you very much. Make sure to check out Chris as well. He has another, he's another creator and has his own channel. Gale Force Raceway, Mayor, thanks for joining us. Rick, thank you, brother. Absolutely fantastic. The original Adam Hurt, thank you, brother. Watched a little bit of you guys on the weekend there. Fantastic. Rusty, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Clint, you're doing double time too. I seen you over at Conquest. Right on. I love that. That's awesome. Maybe we'll check in and see what they're up to in a little bit. Yeah, I hear some not so smooth stuff going on there. So my prayers definitely go out to Scott, or pardon me, to Mark. Mark's, I believe it's Mark's mother-in-law. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Scott, thanks for joining us, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. Linda, thank you for joining us. Right there. First time here. Thank you, Linda. Absolutely appreciate you being here. Thank you for being part of the conversation. All right. All right. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to play a video of all the cars again, and we'll have a look at them. The cars will appear only. This will only be the first 10 because I think there's 23 cars or something like that. So we're only dealing with the first 10 cars in the video today. The video will have all of the cars, but we're only dealing with the first 10. And the competition pack is no longer available. I pretty much gave it away already. Bye. So it'll be strictly Auto World top fuel and funny car dragsters from 2012. So there'll be some definite lookers here. Like I said, nobody's obligated to do anything. I'm going to put them on eBay. So I thought I'd give you guys all the first opportunity, because I can tell you right now, you're not going to find too many of these cars with straps on them or cars that haven't been run. You're just not going to find it. These cars are at the point right now where If you have them, you have them. All right. Let's just give it a second and let a few more people come into the room. Rick, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. William, thanks, brother. Awesome. Thank you. So did anybody see the F1 this weekend in Vegas? Wow. The biggest hit I was hearing was the music venue. All right. Most of these I have doubles of, and I'm not interested in holding stock of slot cars. I'm making room for other stuff. Basically, everything I'm getting rid of, I have a double of, and I already race it, or it's already been opened, and it's being run on my track. So essentially, I have two of absolutely everything, and unfortunately, I can't afford to live that way right now. In the midst of two different things going on. First off, the Slot Valley Racing has to come off the pool table downstairs in order for me to move it. Unfortunately, I have no choice in that matter. So I won't have a drag strip after that unless I make one from a Carrera track. And if you watch any of Conquest Racing's drag strip videos, he actually drags with the Carrera track. So we'll see. Plus, I do have the 3-lane still, and the 3-lane will exactly support this kind of drag racing, straight front to back. So it's not that they're going. I'm not selling all the cars that are running. I'm only selling the cars that you'll see today and the cars I've already listed on eBay. My AFX, the AFX cars. This is where you'll find it. This is my store on eBay, AFX_man. And if you're looking for any cheap AFX cars, you could probably find them there. Find a few rare AFX cars as well. And so if you're interested, definitely send me a message before you decide to buy anything, because that's not your price. If I know you, you're not paying the price you're seeing there. Definitely make sure you let me know. Hey, Doug, thanks for joining us, brother. Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. So we have 26 people here right now. Let's have a look at the video. Keeping in mind only the first 10, okay, only the first 10 are available today. So after tonight, these 10 I will list on eBay. Then next Monday, I will do the next 10. And that after that, same thing. They'll go to eBay. No big deal. So it makes no difference to me where they go. I just hope they go to somebody that I know. All right. So let's have a look, see what we got. Here we go.
It's showtime.
Thanks for joining me today at Slot Valley Racing. For those who don't know, my name is Dan, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Today we're having a look at all of the cars I will have for auction. But before I put them up for auction, I want to give all my subscribers, and certainly all my members, the opportunity to take them off my hands before Evil Bay does. The way it'll work is, on Monday night for my Monday Night Live this week, I will be going live with the community, and I will be unloading as many of these vehicles as possible. Now, these aren't your average vehicles. These are definitely, some of them are above and beyond, and they're certainly a great collector's item. Some of these you can't even find on the net anymore or on eBay. So to you, I present this excellent lineup, of course, for your consideration. Now, some of you may be saying, well, why am I getting rid of all of these vehicles, which are, by the way, brand new and never run? Well, it's because at Slot Valley Racing, my drag strip and my racetrack is built on top of a pool table that I need to move out of my basement. So I will be taking down Slot Valley Racing, the HO track, and I will be moving it into the 132nd Carrera track, where I'll be running all the AFX cars on a much more appropriate track that has space to run cars on. I'm a little frustrated at how HO is putting their hands in their pockets when it comes to fixing the 60s track. They really seem to be extremely happy about selling cars that are getting bigger and bigger, and they're not even addressing the main issue from the 60s. I think it's kind of sad, actually, and everybody who's selling cars right now is doing it complicitly, knowing fair well that the track is definitely not adequate anymore. By the way, the track now is a very easy 60 years old. I think it's time for a revamp. My question to Auto World and AFX is, which one of you starts the process? Or are both of you just going to keep your hands in your back pockets and be complicit on selling slot cars that don't make sense on the 60s track they're selling to us? But anyways, I hope you are all able to find something that's interesting to you, or at least have a good look. I want to thank you for joining me today. And, well, I'm going to shut up while you guys enjoy the cars. I want to thank you for watching, and make sure, if you see something you like, you can either send me a message, or I'll see you on Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for Monday Night Slot Car Live, where this week we have the biggest blowout of Auto World slot car dragsters. But for now, thanks guys. We'll talk to you soon.
become best friends? Yep. You want to go do
Slot cars in the garage?
Yep.
Hey guys, so sure got quiet there for a little while. Anybody see anything they liked? Wow. I've never seen a comment section go so quiet all of a sudden. All right. Awesome, nerd. Okay, I need a timer. Timer. 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to hide her under the chair. Just about everybody says hi. So
hello, everybody. Hello, slot car community.
Hello from the floor. She wants to sit on the floor. So hello from the floor, she says, everybody. It's more comfortable on the floor. All right. So we'll start with the first car. Yeah, peekaboo. No kidding, eh? Let me see if I can get this done here.
Hi, Dave Matthews.
Irene says, hi, Dave.
He hears me.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Whatever. All right. So, first off, this will be car number 1. Okay. And this is this is car number 1, and it's from 2010. It's the Robert Height Auto Club livery. I don't think I've come across another one of these that still has a strap on it. So that's the first one. So let's start by saying, is anybody interested in purchasing this car? This is an auction style, so if there's more than one person, we'll go to an auction. If not, I will set the starting bid, and if there's only one person at that point, then I guess they will be that lucky person. So okay. So far we have Linda.
Hi, Robert. I'm comfortable on the floor here. That's why I'm doing it.
She likes it on the floor, Robert. Hey, Keith, how you doing, brother? Okay, so anybody interested in this car, please put the number 1 in the comments.
You got Linda.
Okay. Okay. All right, so this car, the minimum bid I had for this car was $85 Canadian. So if you're interested in that, Linda, you can have this car for $85. It appears nobody else would like it. And if not, it'll just go to eBay. Of course, buyer pays for shipping. And I believe it's like $12. Yeah, 62 US sounds about right. Okay, so Linda, if you're interested, the car is yours. I'm going to move on to the next car. Just let me know in the comments if you're interested in that car for $85. If not, I'm going to move on to the next car right now. And that is this car. Valvoline car. Oh, that's the back of it. And this also is 2010. And it also, if anyone's interested, would be $85 as well. Hey, Kenny, thanks for joining us, brother.
Hit number 1 if you want.
Is anybody interested in this one? Hit number 1. And what do we got? Castrol GTX. It's car number 3. It also is 2010 and will be $85 as well. So once these cars leave my show, I will be putting them on eBay for $110. So anybody who's interested, I'd hop on it. So that's the Ashley Force. And anybody who knows that she does not drive anymore. So this car does have a little bit more significance than usual. Yeah, I have. Oh, and here's the other one. That's the GTX. This also is from that same release, 2010. $2011. This would be $80. Yeah. What do we on next? Next is I like this one. It's one of my favorites from the 2012 release. Oh, these are out of order. Let's see this one. Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Not many of these around. Sleepy crowd. It's all right. Someone will get it. It's like obviously nobody in this crowd.
That's okay.
All right. That takes care of the jigs. And next is jigs. So there's this one.
Ooh, the chrome. What is this one? Castrol John Force.
Castrol Chrome John Force. This one. This one.
Yeah, right.
(2012) release. It's funny. Super duper funny. This is the U.S. Army Top Fuel Tony Schumacher Top
Go
Fuel
Army.
Top Fuel Dragster. From 2011.
Mike's got a question. Got an AFX Dragster, all original. Can I use a 4-grade tune-up kit on it?
Nope. No, you can't, Mike. They're two different armatures. Yeah, just keeping tabs on me, making sure I don't take off. I would think like a the AFX extra the what am I thinking of here? What would fit that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that concludes the Dragster show.
Rick has a question. So is SBR getting out of HO completely?
No, sir, Rick, that is not the case at all. For now, I have to move the HO track. I have no choice. But the best thing that we've all learned from Shen RC and BS slot cars is that HO runs better on the larger scale tracks. That's just how it is. It's kind of a double whammy, but it'll work out just fine for now. I'll still be running the Slot Valley Racing into the spring. And the springtime where I'll have to start taking the table down. I have no choice. I can't get around that. So
Juan has a nice comment. Hope not, then you kind of started the HO stuff.
yeah, the no, that's don't go all crazy, everybody. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. There are tons. First off, there are so many people that have 2 scales in their house. It's not even funny now that I've bought a larger track. But the fact of the matter is, anybody who's watched Shen RC knows fair well that the okay, Robert.
I got it, Robert.
Yeah, Jeff. What was I thinking of? Magna traction. Would a magna traction chassis work? Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. I like first off, I really like what Carrera has to offer with the track switching and that kind of thing. Oh, by the way, I want to thank Raul at Conquest Racing for sending me this absolutely awesome shirt. It says Slot Car Racer. It seems all the everyone he seems to know has been wearing one lately. I guess it's my turn. So thanks, Raul. And of course, he sent me these sticker packs too. His dragon logo, pretty cool. Got some of the larger scale guys.
Thanks, Sunday Slot Cars. Yeah, everybody likes your shirt. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Billy. So yeah, so
Ooh, Slaughterheads, like that one.
yeah,
Great term.
yeah. Hey, the fingers, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so was anybody interested in any of the cars here aside from Robert and Linda? If Linda's still interested. If not, they go to eBay.
How much for that down in the US?
I think somebody said it was
Mayor said
60 something.
Maybe double check.
Hang on.
85 Canadian.
British pound. What am I? Canadian, American, USA. Is that how they're going to look at it?
Computing.
Oh my gosh. Gosh, under pressure. Okay, what did we say? It was like 64?
62.
62.
US. Yeah.
62 is 85.03 right now.
American. Lots of folks on here right now.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I absolutely appreciate it. If anybody have anything they'd like to talk about while we're in between sort of things going on here right now? How's everybody's day? Let's start about that. I had a pretty good day. Just ordered some 132nd slot cars from Sunday Slot Cars. Thank you very much, Billy. I absolutely appreciate that.
Sunday's here today.
And Sunday's with us in comments, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. How much was the Jake's car? Well, somebody was asking, but I think Robert claimed that one. Robert claimed the Jake's. And it made our day good too. Thanks, Sunday Slot Cars.
Yeah, thank you, Sunday Slot Cars. Hey, brother, you can just send those 2 cars. We'll order that controller. No big deal, and no big deal at all. I appreciate your help. I'm going to be ordering some 3 for 30s from you pretty soon. So stay tuned, and some more cars, of course, because once you get the bug.
Robert wants to know how much the Jags is.
Oh, the Jags, Robert. Your price, you're the only person that wanted that. We'll talk on Discord after the show.
Mike?
Yeah, actually what I'm doing right now, Mike, is I've actually built a whole dedicated what Irene calls the Carrera room. It's a fairly sizable track. I'm just building out right now. Raul was kind enough to donate to me 8 pieces of straights. Anybody who knows that's a fairly sizable investment on his behalf. And he also sent me 2 wireless controllers. Now the problem was the batteries in the wireless controllers went dead, and they're not rechargeable anymore, which is the same thing that's going to happen to Auto World's wireless controllers, hands down. The only difference is Carrera, you can open up the controller and change the battery. Auto World, you cannot. So anyways, no big deal. I had to order the batteries and ordered them from France. They were cheaper from there, and they got here. They should be showing up tomorrow. But then I forgot that I need the controller, what is it called? The radio controller for the wireless controllers to the main unit. I don't have that. So that's what I was just talking about with Sunday there. But no big deal. We'll just order that, and along the way we go. It's all good. Yeah, wireless dongle. That's what it is. Yeah. See, because there's the other one too that I need to buy the Bluetooth one right away as well too. So I'll be seeing you for that as well, brother. So hang tight. Maybe next week I'll have to stop by your store for Black Friday. Hey, OID Slot Cars, thanks for joining us. Awesome. Oh, you see? I'd like to get in the Carrera, but I don't know. Yeah, you know what? The guys in the larger scale community, they're really good. Um, Sunday Slot Cars, if you watch, he's got a lot of good videos. He describes what you need for these kind of things. He separates when he separates his cars so that you can't confuse the two cars. So when you go into his category in his store, all the digital cars 123 are sorry 123 132nd are all in one category. They're not mixed up with the analog cars, so you can't make that mistake. I really like that because I could just see myself going, oh, this car is so awesome. It's so cheap. Click, sale. Damn it, it's the wrong car. No, that's not going to happen. They're really good. If you watch their videos on YouTube, Sunday Slot Cars, their channel, they're really good. They explain everything really well. And yeah, there's a lot of good videos out there of how to figure this out. Because I know for me, it was a get a foot in the door scenario where I started off with analog, but then I bought all the digital parts to go around that. And it made it a lot. Yeah, Sunday has a lot of videos on the topic. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Billy does a great job of keeping up to date. He's got a lot of Carrera product, all the Carrera product I believe he has. He's got the Minions on sale right now for Carrera Go, so that's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, I actually do. I have pictures of it. Well, essentially what it is it's 7 feet by 6 is one side, and then the other side is 5 by 4, and it's connected by a 2 by 2 section in between. So it's essentially two large areas connected with a connection in the middle. And I'll bridge over this gap between the table because that's where I plan on putting the 360 camera. No, that plan hasn't died yet, folks. I still plan on doing the 360 camera. Just got to get some money to do it. Hey, Raul, thanks for joining us, brother. Awesome. I was just showing everyone the shirt you got me. Yeah. Hey, Wild Man, thanks for joining us. Right on. Yeah, the thing when I made my 3-lane drag strip, I could have never have known that I was actually making it for a larger size scale because the 132nd car fits perfectly on the copper tape. It actually works better than the HO, to tell you the honest truth. So I'll be drag racing. I'm going to try a variable power supply on it first, and I'll try running a couple of analog cars down it, and I could be building a 124 scale dragsters before you know it. Yeah. Yeah, so what I'm doing, Mike, is I'm sort of I'm going to start doing a follow me. If you watch Matt from Patriot Hobbies and Chris from Southern Slot Racing, these guys also have the 132nd that I could think of in the immediate HO crowd. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do probably like a weekly thing where I talk about slot cars for dummies, super greenhorns, slot cars for dummies. That'll be all three of us. And the idea is every week we're going to go to the other's channel and we'll do a live from the other person's channel. So we'll mix it up a little bit. We'll do a little bit of HO and we'll talk about the trials and tribulations of us learning how to do 132nd or 124th. So it should be pretty good. Yeah. And of course, Yeah, absolutely. Raul will be doing. He's going to be going back to his doing the car reviews and that kind of thing. But he'll also be doing guests on the panel. He'll be regular for a while because knowledge is king, and the more we know, the more we can share with the community. So I definitely want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Once again, I will take everything that I learn and I'll share with the community. Same thing I've done for HO, and now I'm going to do it for 132nd. I'm green. I don't. Yeah, yeah, right, eh? Polar bears. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Churchill, that's north from here. That's still Manitoba. That's where I live in Manitoba, but I don't live with the polar bears. Yeah, Black Friday sale, Sunday slot cars. Everybody make sure you're there. Be there or be square. This is the 137. Clint, maybe send Sunday slot cars a message, or if you go to his YouTube channel, he has his store site listed right there. He has the link listed right there. So if you're lazy, click on Sunday Slot Cars channel. Blink brings you to their homepage, and they have the site for their store listed right beside their name. You can't miss it. Absolutely convenient. And like I said, this is kind of a lazy hobby. Let's just say nobody's going to be out there running the 100 meters. But you know, the easier you can make things, the better off, because let's face it, people are lazy. I'm lazy when I want to be. If I only have to make 2 clicks to get the job done, fantastic. I'll make that as easy as I possibly can. Yeah, yeah, no kidding, eh? So Matt has posted their link in the description below. My suggestion is definitely check out their store before Friday. You know, Black Friday is Black Friday, folks. So I can't see. Yes, there is actually. That slot car guy, Travis, he actually just reviewed a 132nd scale dyno that actually has an app through your phone. One, I don't know if you've checked out that slot car guy, but if you haven't, maybe do so. Yeah, and anybody looking for AFX cars, you can check out my store on eBay. Matt's just posted the link there. Thank you very much, Matt. So all of these top fuels after tonight will go on into the store on eBay. Yeah. So here's a good question. Been playing the SmartRace app. I'm going to try it out on HO. It's been a great app so far. There you go. Right, the conversion. Yeah, after today, Billy, I'll have a full store of AFX and Auto World Top Fuel Dragsters and stuff. So Axle Box, yeah, Omnibox, Axle Box. Yeah, that's a switch it from digital to analog. So I was actually able with the extra, I bought the extra digital switch pack. It comes with the 4 straights, the crossover, the corner curve, crossover, something else. I managed to get all of that in, Raul, with 4 of your pieces of straights. So I only have 4 pieces of straights sitting out. I got both tables covered now, and I'll be making a short video of that tomorrow, what it looks like. So anybody who's interested, I'll be putting a small video out of what's been happening in the, as my wife calls it, Carrera room. Sounds kind of good. Yeah. You can hear her in the background. She's patting herself on the back. I do. Maybe. Hang on. Let me see here. Let me see. Actually, I think I do have pictures. But what I've done is I've set up my second computer downstairs, and I'm tomorrow I'm going to get the 1080p webcam, and it's going to stay in the basement where my Carrera room is. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hang on a sec, guys. All right. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. All right, here we go. Whew, man. Here's what it looks like currently right now. Just give me a sec. Okay. So on the left here, that is the 7x5. And on the other side here is the 4x4. Now, my whole plan is to fill in this area, of course, do a second layer across the back and bring it back into this area and swing it back around again. Okay, so that's what it looks like from standing in front of the computer. Now, here's what it looks like standing on the other side of the room, looking the other way towards my computer. So I'm actually standing in front of the door right now and the small area. Sorry, guys. There you go. So you can see there's a gap between the tables. That was done purposely so I could put a 360 camera between all the track pieces. My aim has always been to get a 360 camera because I really think that's what people want to see. People want to choose where they're going to look instead of having somebody tell them where they're going to look. Personally, I really like Slot Car League of Champions when he did those 360 slot car videos. He was kind of bummed because they weren't catching. But as of recently, they've totally taken off and they've blown up like craziness. He says it's absolutely bonkers. Mike, the room is about 10 by 20. Yeah, it's about 10 by 20. And what else do I have here? 10 by 20. Do I have? No, just my track. Right, you see it. And I'd also thought about just one idea here, and I'll share this with you guys. So this, of course, is my track here. Of course, there's the super speedway around the outer ring. The urban raceway is in the middle. So ideally, what I was going to try and plan on doing was I'd really like to do this design. Just a little more track involved to it for the Carrera layout. Yeah, I absolutely do, Kenny. I'll talk to you in Discord after the show if you'd like. Yeah, it is, Clint. And what it does is it's really, it's taken me, for everybody who's been here, and Clint, you've been here for a very long time, and I appreciate that. I absolutely do. You've seen my how my slot track is, my HO track has changed over time. Definitely expanding it as I went. The problem is, it's right in the middle of my basement downstairs. I have a really big finished basement, and it's like right in the middle of it, because it's on a pool table. So the pool table is extremely expensive. It's not a novelty pool table. It's so come summertime, it's coming out of the house. And of course, I've already tried moving the race set just by like picking it up and hopefully maneuvering it off. And I could tell you that is not going to happen. It didn't even budge. So I've sort of, let's just say it'll be an interesting unboxing of we'll call it an unboxing the pool table when it happens. Cause I almost don't remember what it looks like. I know it's got black felt. I know that much because I cleaned it 3 times and never used it once. So it's awesome. And you can see by the lighting video I just made of my track that the skirt on it is made out of heavy leather. It's not cheap. So so what I plan on doing, of course, is I'm going to move my lighting over because if you guys have watched that video, yeah. Well, yeah, you see what you do is you get an 8-ball table and you get snooker pockets put on it. So they sell those. I think Dufferin, the company that built my pool table, I think they make a 8-ball table with snooker pockets. Yeah, I have all the balls, all the snooker balls. I have all the cues, the different size racks. Man, it just sucks. I can't lean over to play it, so it's not, it's no good to me. So it's about as useful as the Bowflex I used to have. So what I plan on doing definitely is, unfortunately, I have to take this down. I'll end up selling the banks because these are 12-inch banks. There's 2 sets of them here. And I'll be selling the rest of the track just at wholesale price. And of course, the semis in the back, the ones that I use just for static look on the track, I'll be selling as well. And there's some decent ones there. And yeah, I'll of course be taking the little trees out as well. I'll be using those on the other track as well. So, and that long and short grass is a dime a dozen. I'll just get more of it. But yeah, what you can't see behind the track is a full-size couch. There's a wet bar back there that's been serving as my my studio for filming slot cars and stuff. So basically what I've done is I turned the whole entire basement into the slot car HO Palace, and I'm just recovering it for my wife a little bit now. So as you guys see, the Carrera room, once again, the Carrera room. Jesus, I feel like Austin Powers. It just happens to turn out that it's perfect. So a 10 by 20 for Carrera size is a generous room. Like I said, I plan on bringing it back and forth maybe twice, kind of like Raul's setup, but with a little variation on it. And of course, it's going to be a work in progress because unlike HO, where I have thousands of pieces of track at hand, I don't have that with Carrera, and everything is very finicky. They sell 1/3 pieces, 2/3 pieces, and full pieces, straights kind of things. Like, oh my gosh. And, you know, if you're able to figure out their curve scenario, right? So on this side, they have the banked curves over here. And on this side, they have the flat curves. So I'm looking at the 3 for 30s at least, which is a nice curving arc. And it'll allow for nice speed for the cars. Yeah, you see, I knew there. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that, brother. That's exactly what I needed to hear, because I knew that this was going to be a problem at some point where I'm going to have to bridge one of these tiny little gaps by either pulling on the track, which obviously is not the right thing. And then, of course, you can't put it together because you're missing a tiny little piece. Like, oh my gosh, right? So I think we can stop sharing that now. So yeah. Yeah, we'll behave. Yeah, for sure, brother. Absolutely. Oh, what do we got? There we go. Yeah. So let's just take a moment. We'll do the cowbell and give everyone a reminder to make sure you please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Don't forget to hit the bell, guys. So I'm sitting here thinking, how can I make a bell notification video that viewers will actually want to watch?
You're gonna want that cowbell.
Did he just say cowbell?
I gotta have more cowbell.
It's not a cowbell.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
All right then, hit the cowbell notification button so you don't miss any of my up and coming content. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, 3 for 30s, that's the one. And of course, that's they all come in 180s, right? They're all in 80 degrees. 180, so half circles. And I think the 3 for 30 has what, 8 pieces? Let me just look. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. Okay, so it has 6 pieces. The 3 for 30. 6 pieces, an arc of 5.5 feet. Right on. Yes, yeah, they're 1/32 bank curves. Yeah, William, there absolutely is. Here. They're right here. These are your banked variations right here. and they just tell you a little bit about it. I just watched Billy do some testing at Sunday Slot Cars about the 1 for 30 banked curve. If I'm correct, Billy says that's a no-go. Don't bother. Cars fall off the track. The 1/24th ass actually drags around the corner. You have to shave off the back of the car if you want to use a 1 for 30 on a 1/24 scale. You want to go a minimal of 2 for 30 or 3 for 30. Look at that. Learned already, Billy. That's from you, brother. Sunday Slot Cars. I learned that from you. Thank you, my friend. I actually know what I'm talking about. Don't sound stupid now. Guys, do your own. You got to do a little investigation of your own and discover things. Or, of course, you can come share them with me while I learn. Like I said, I'm going to learn this. I'm a greenhorn. I'm not claiming to be the top of 132. I'm not even claiming to be the top of HO. I just know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about HO. I'm 100% confident in what I'm saying. 132nd, I'm pretty green. And like I always say, if you're not the smartest cat in the room, make sure you hire a lion. Okay? So what do you think of that, Billy? Is that too much? That's a pretty big arc, though, right? Yeah, I don't, I'm not liking, I understand Slot Car Wildman. They're exactly, the 1 in 60 in the 1/32nd scale is the equivalent of the 90. Excuse me, is the equivalent of the 90 in HO. We all wish that they weren't there, but this is how all these companies want to start us off. But when you go to like HO to get away from the 90s, the horsepower shootout, they got into the 12 and 15s where you have some really nice arced curves and you can carry the speed through the curve. That's kind of like now what I'm learning about Carrera, where the 30-degree angles are much better than the 60s because the 60s just throw the car around. And well, I'm just learning. So, but now I've put myself on a standstill because I've set up the track for digital right now. I did a couple of test laps for the Global Racing League. Scared as shit though because I have no rails up and it's a concrete floor right now. So let's just say I didn't turn any fantastic times. So, but yeah, if you guys are looking for some great racing, make sure you bump into one of these guys who are part of the league. Sunday Slot Cars is part of the league. Of course, Raul. I don't know if anybody else in our crew here tonight is part of the GRL. Sunday Conquest. No. But like I said, we're looking at it for next season because I sort of got here a little bit late and I need to learn things first. Been watching people about how to yeah, Sunday Slot Cars. Yeah, absolutely, brother. I think you're the only person in here right now who's in the league right now, I think. So I've been watching stuff like just how to true the tires sort of on the low budget, if you want to call it that, by just using a piece of sandpaper and running the back tires on them and that kind of thing. Just looking at the car generally, taking it apart, put it back together. Just trying to learn how it works, that kind of thing. Part of the hobby, right? For one, I'm going to need to put the digital chip in those two cars eventually. So the cars I ordered from Sunday Slot Car, I think, no, I don't have them. What I did buy was the 132nd. I can't remember what it was. Oh my gosh. 132nd in the Red Bull livery and something in the Shell livery. 132nd again. Hey, John. Thanks for joining us, brother. Yeah, absolutely. John is also part of the GRL. Yeah. That's absolutely fantastic idea. And we, literally, we kind of giggle about it a little bit because in HO slot cars, we've been talking about doing something like this for a long time now. It's actually quite a while, and it's kind of cool to see that Raul at Conquest Racing has made this happen because because it's being done on an analog track, it just transfers from 132nd to HO. Literally, it's a standard track. You need to use this track, this amount of pieces, and it has to be shaped like this. Well, in HO, we have our standardized set, pieces of track where we could say you got to have the equivalent you need are 10 straights, 4 curves, this type of thing. Standardize the shape and have everybody set up a timing system just like they did for 132nd. Now, there's no reason why that can't be done. It's just a matter of someone organizing it. It does take time, though, of course. So this would be the main factor in such a thing. So yeah, that would be it. So basically, as we go, my collection of cards that are all opened, AFX and Auto World, will stay in my possession. Those are mine. I like racing. Most of those I race regularly. I know my table is upside down right now because I got 2 projects on the go right now. I'm getting the drag strip ready for the 4-gear challenge right away. So I'm getting that ready, getting the timing system set up. And I haven't opened any boxes yet. I have them all sitting right here to my right, your left. So there are a few boxes here of people's, and I see Chris has made his video or at least made it public. So if you're wondering what's going on, Chris at Southern Slot Racing just put out a video on his build. He used the deluxe 4-gear pit kit, and that's exactly the way to go about doing it because the car's already taken apart for you, and you just put in your hopped up parts. Fantastic. So for myself, I've been testing my car so much on the dyno, I actually blew the back axle out of the car that I was running. So my car is now changed. I've had to revamp the car, the chassis that I'll be using. Shitty. Just like those Jag Hobbies chassis, I blew the pinion gears out of those ones too. So damn it. But that's how it goes. I should have just left it alone. I thought I had what I needed, but then I thought I could make it a little bit better. And guess what? Erg. It's a no-go. So I have to rebuild. That's all right. So, all right. So I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I know this is kind of a different Monday. Next Monday, I plan on having another guest. I'm not exactly who that guest will be currently, but I'm going to try and go back to the meeting format. On Thursday, I'm going to have a panel. If you'd like to be part of the panel, if you have a channel and want to be part of the panel, or you just have something to say, Billy, if you guys want to join us, I'd appreciate that on Thursday night. If you want to drop in and say hi and maybe, what do they say? Sell your wares, if you will. I have no problem with that if you want to join us. And of course, anybody else who's got a channel and is interested, let me know. Anybody interested? I have a Discord channel where people, it's for all slot cars. Raul from Conquest Racing is on my Discord. So, yeah. So there's a lot of people in the community. Of course, there's a whole bunch of people from here. Patriot Hobbies, Southern Slot Racing. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining us, brother. Yeah, Kenny Brown's a member of my Discord. And through my Discord, I know it's just like a talking group, but what I try and do is the same thing I do with all the smaller creators. Is I try and use my platform as a way to prop them up, so that we can have more motion moving forward in the slot car community. And I do believe you guys can agree with me that there are a lot more slot car creators out there now. And breathe. So I think we're doing pretty good. So for that, it's absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's what we absolutely need. We totally need that. More collabs is been doing really good. And thanks for joining us tonight, Clint. I absolutely appreciate it, brother. We'll see you soon. So I do believe Raul may be joining me on Thursday. I could be wrong, but let me double check on that first, and then I'll get back to you guys. But if not, there will definitely be the regular suspects on Thursday night. So it should be pretty good. So yeah. Anyways, oh boy, Robert, do you have that handy, or Matt? C44, no, but they're I grew up. This is how I started my HO hobby. This is how I started it right here. So no, I don't currently have any trains, but you can see I do have them in my past. And hey, there's my brother and my papa. And one sharp-dressed Dan. Yeah, that absolutely was a Tycho set. Yeah, sure was. And then a few years after that picture was taken, when I was 8 and my brother was 6, my papa in that picture, he bought us my first AFX race set. So that's where I learned to respect electricity. One day when I was unplugging the race set, they had the big power transformers on the wall. Well, I reached my fingers in there behind it and touched the prongs by accident. Yeah, my papa said he laughed when I flew back. My hair was standing straight on end. Is it Thanksgiving today?
No.
What's everyone talking about? Happy Thanksgiving.
Until Thursday.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh. Let me see if I can get the Discord link. Here we go. I got it. No, that's not it. Hang on. No, I don't want to create a channel. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. This should be it. Oh, no. It looks like garbage. Is that going to work? Is that a link? No, I don't. I used to have the steam engine too. Yeah, the steam engine with the coal car, the old one. Is that the name of it, Jeff? I know it's kind of rare. It's smoked too. Oh, cool. Yeah. So we don't we're not too serious on Discord, but you're more than welcome to stop by. Thanks for joining us, Slot Car, Sunday Slot Car. Absolutely appreciate it. I'll be talking to you soon, brother. Probably on Friday again. Thanks, Billy. Unless, of course, you want to join us on Thursday, let me know. Yeah, the problem with Tyco though is that's already, even for train track, that's old. It's now the track comes attached to the oh man, I don't know the terminology. It's been an awful long time. But now the track and the part it sits on come together, whereas before it would be the track and then you'd have to put it, attach it to something and then put it down. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You see, Jeff? Awesome, bro. Awesome. I love this community. It's hard to fuck up and not get corrected. And I actually like that because, you can only say something wrong for so long. And then it kind of gets annoying listening to someone say something wrong all the time. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Okay. So coming up on Wednesday at 7 p.m., Matt from Patriot Hobbies will be interviewing Brian Young from ProTinkerToys.com. And they'll be talking about SCX. So it'll be definitely a pretty good watch. So make sure you check that out on Wednesday, guys. Of course, this one is a slot car show because this one's larger scale. They'll be talking mostly about the SCX and where ProTinkerToys.com will be going with the larger scale cars. So it should be a very interesting video to watch, or live, pardon me. So make sure you guys check that out. So anyways, I want to take a moment to thank everybody for being here tonight. Of course, I know this isn't my normal Monday night setup, and I could tell by the amount of people watching that some people weren't exactly turned on by it, but that's okay. You can't please everybody. So yeah. But anyways, I just want to take a, yes, sir. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, there you go. So they're going to be having a look at the larger scale cars, the SCX in particular, which is a really nice brand, as we all know. So it's nice to see that somebody's going to be carrying it like that, other than the big guys. We all choose to shop wherever we choose to shop, and of course, it's great that Matt has his hard-hitting style. I like how he gets into the root of things. And if you haven't seen any of his small documentaries, fantastic. Make sure you check out the series. Hit up a playlist, excuse me. Like I said, hit up a playlist. If you don't have so much time, then turn it up to 1.5. You can still understand what they're saying. It's kind of entertaining because they all sound like chipmunks. But you still get the gist of the whole video, and the creator gets full credit for it. So if you're feeling like you don't have enough time to watch a video, instead of speeding it up or flicking through it, turn it up to 1.5 or times 2, and that way it still helps us out as creators. Myself, I want to thank everybody for watching, and definitely thank everybody for all the support I've been getting. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I appreciate it muchly. Stay tuned. Of course, I'll be doing until springtime. I will be doing HO, excuse me, and what I'm going to call Greenhorns for Dummies, Slot Cars Edition, 1/32 scale, where me and a few slot car dummies learn how to do large scale. But it's going to be fun because there's a lot of cool people in there. So I'm happy that Slot Cars is taken off now and everybody's enjoying everybody's scale. It's really nice to see people watching on other people's stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is another thing we were talking about too. The my 143 scale software. Electric contacts keep messing up. I don't know much about this, although somebody of the larger scale might in the comments might know. But what I came across today in my 1/32 cars was the wire braid underneath gets compacted too much and doesn't connect with the track properly. So what you need to do is just pull the brushes back down a little bit. At least that's what I had to do. So and I found it worked. Now I don't know if that's your problem. But this is something that I had a problem with earlier. I was a little bit panicked. I'm like, freak, man. I've had these. I've only run a few laps on these cars. The motors aren't even worked in yet. Da 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 da. And here it is. I can't even use it. So, yeah. So, yeah, busy day. Anyways. The Fingers, thanks for joining us tonight. I appreciate it, brother. Who else we got? Slot Car Wildman, Jeff, thank you, brother. I absolutely appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you, guys. It's fantastic that we can all get together and share each other's live streams. Fantastic. I know there's always something going on. Yeah. Absolutely. Awesome. Thanks for being here tonight, Jeff. I appreciate it. I appreciate your knowledge too, brother. Thank you for keeping doing the fact check and helping us with some knowledge along the way, brother. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you got to put little lead weights on your train now on the locomotive. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you all go, and anybody who's seen any of the cars, maybe you've decided you wanted one of the ones you've seen tonight or what have you. After I post them on eBay, please send me a message before you purchase anything, and let me know who you are. because the price you're looking at is not your price. So thanks, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. And we'll definitely see you Thursday night. From all of us here at Slot Valley Racing, don't forget, get your heart racing.